When hope is gone, undo this lock and send me forth on a moonlit walk. Release restraint level 0. Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
Hey guys, this is the Void of the Ravenclaw. Welcome back to another fanfiction story. I haven't touched upon my dragonkin series in a while. I believe this is part 21. So let's get right into the story. After his training with his sister Tina, Izuku decided to take Mina to the movies to watch a alien flick. As the sun rised the next day, Izuku is in his dorm room with Mina, fast asleep, cuddled up to Izuku in his arms. Izuku finally got up. He went to kiss Mina on the forehead as Mina pulled him closer as she kissed him on the lips. Morning, love. Hopefully this is going to be a habit every time I wake up, because I approve. Let's just stay like this for a while. I really don't want to get out of bed. I just want you to hold me. Of course, as Izuku gave Mina a loving smile. A few hours has passed as they finally got out of bed and got dressed as they walk out of the dorm room, holding each other's hands. Getting to the dorm kitchen as they get some breakfast. They completely ignore everyone there. They're more concentrated on each other and enjoying each other's company. After they got done eating, they finally made their way out of UA as they made their way to the movie theaters to pay for their tickets. The movie's not going to start until a few hours, as they took a walk to a nearby park, holding hands, while holding a conversation as they both sat on a bench. As Mina leaned her head against Izuku's shoulder. You know I love you, right, Izuku-kun? I'm fully aware, Mina. I love you too. I just don't outright say it a whole lot. I know, I just want to let you know. So, my little dragon, where are we going after the movies? Little dragon, huh? A little nickname I gave you. We could always go by the amusement park afterwards. That sounds like fun. We should go and do that. Your wish is my command, Alien Queen. I like that, Alien Queen. We should probably head back. It's going to take us about 30 minutes to get back to the movie theaters. Sure, let's go. As they walked back to the movie theaters, they got there just in time as they took their seat, as Mina did her best to snuggle up against Izuku while in the movie theater seat. Halfway through the movies, they start to make out with each other. About an hour or two later, they walked out of the movie theater. Mina linked her arms with Izuku's as they both head to the amusement park, as they spent the rest of the day with each other company. After 20 minutes during their time in the amusement park, Izuku can instantly tell Mina's having fun by the mere fact that she is dragging him around the whole amusement park like she's a kid in a candy store. As some time has passed, as the sun is about to set, or fall basically, As it's starting to get dark, as they decide to make their way back to the dorms at UA. Meanwhile, at Island, a humongous barrier surrounding the whole island, keeping all of the heroes out. Even All Might can't even break down the barrier, trapping everyone inside, including David's shield and Melissa. Luckily for them, they got away. They got away and went into hiding while on Island. While the whole island is under Bahamut's control and his dragonkin allies. Not even Izuku's sisters managed to break down through the barrier. They can't go any further until the barrier loses power. The only way to do that is to wait. Izuku spent his time with Mina until the sports festival. In the meantime, they continue to take their regular classes. All the hero courses were postponed until the sports festival. They use the remaining time they have for training. If I remember right, Mina does have access to magic, but only to increase her physical strength, enchantment magic, basically. So that's all she has access to, and she's not very good at it. As we jump to the day of the sports festival, everyone is gathered up to take part of the race. When they announced the start of the race, Izuku grabbed onto Mina. When Percentant Mike start the race, as Izuku immediately took flight, smashing right through the ice that Shoka created to stop the other competitors or to slow them down. When they got far enough, Izuku let Mina go as she used her acid to slide through the rest of the way there. As he flies neck to neck with Shin and Lu. Try to keep up, little brother. I'm right behind you, sis. Both siblings saw a blur fly past them. Izuku is flying with a smirk on his face as he flies right through everything. The rope that's attached to the humongous crater as he flew right past flew right past the minefield. It didn't take long for the two dragon siblings to catch up alongside with Mina finally. Izuku came in first. The siblings came in second. Third was Shoka and Bakugo. Then shortly after Mina, after everyone else finished the race, they announced the next event, the cavalry battle. By Izuku and Mina's surprise, Shin and Lu approached the two of them. Hey Tsuma, me and my brother had been talking. It'll be best if we team up with you lot. Don't get me wrong, in the next event, we're going to beat you. Either me or my brother, but this cavalry battle doesn't matter. So what do you say? Temporary alliance? What do you think, Mina? I say we accept the offer. Very well, Shin and Lu. You got yourself a temporary alliance. Until the next event. As Izuku and Shin shake hands, back at the observing area, as you see Ryoko, Inko, Vex, watching the children team up for the cavalry battle. Well, I'll be damned. I did not expect that. Neither. But it's nice to see. Agreed. But that doesn't mean my children are going to lose after this jousting event ends. We'll just have to see about that, Vex. We will. As both dragon heroes start to stare down each other, sparks start to fly from their eyes. Vex and Ryuku, as both dragon heroes hear someone laughing behind them. Boast all you want. Your weak children won't beat my Shoka. Is that a challenge, Endeavor? My beloved son and daughter will wipe the floor with your little girl. Don't make me laugh. Your two children are pathetic. They're weak and soft. But your son, he turns out, sorry, your son, as he turns to Ryoko and Inko, the boy is quite powerful. He will make the perfect opponent for my Shoka. But in the end, he will lose at the end of the day. He'll make my daughter more powerful. As Endeavor walks away from their conversation, as he laughs as he walks away. God damn it, I hate that man, pompous prick. Can agree on that. As we cut back to the jousting match, the three dragons, kids, because all of them can fly, while Izuku's carrying Mina, they stay out of reach from the rest of the competitors. Bakugo tried to reach them, but they were too high for him to reach. Same thing with Shoka. After the jousting event was over, they announced the next event as Izuku got the 10 million points. As they take about an hour break in preparations of the mock battles, all the one-on-one mock battles basically. Mina took Izuku to relax, placing his head on her lap as she's running her hands through his long hair. What's the matter, Izuku? Sorry, I was just deep in thought. What's on your mind? Just thinking about how to best go about the next event, these one-on-one mock battles. I'm just going through a couple strategies in my head. As they announced the next event over the intercom, Mina helped Izuku up to his feet as they made their way to the waiting area. Or the arena, basically. As Mina and Izuku wait in the waiting area, while Izuku is sitting down, Mina is behind Izuku rubbing his shoulders, trying to get him to relax. Back at the League of Villain base of operation, aka the bar, Shigaraki is sitting in her room, watching the sports festival, on her computer. She has a very impatient look on her face, as she's extremely excited to see the Dragon Boy fight in the sports festival. She doesn't care about anyone else. About time they started. Let's see what you're made of, my new future pet. Care, Gary. Make sure no one interrupts me, or I'll kill them. Understood, mistress. As they finally announced the first match for the sports festival, for the mock battle, as they announced the first match, Mina versus Kennedy. Well, love, I guess I'm the first one up. Wish me luck. Izuku got up and pulled his girl close to him and kissed her on the forehead. You got this, Mina. I love it when you're like this. I quite enjoy your affectionate side. I only show you this side of me, only to you. I would love to stay in your arms like this, but I have the match to win. As Mina waved Izuku goodbye, and she made her way to the arena while Izuku sat down to get a good view of the fight. When both girls entered the arena, Midnight immediately began the fight. Nothing personal, Mina, but I'm going to win this. Not going to happen, Kennedy. My boyfriend's watching. I'm not going to lose in the first match, or in the first fight. As Kennedy start the fight off by shooting high condensed shots of water, She knows her cancel effect of her water doesn't affect mutation quirks, so she's stuck using her water as a physical attack and hand-to-hand combat, while Mina skate around with the acid on her feet, dancing around here, dodging each of her water attacks with great grace. After dodging several water blasts, she skated around and began to spin kick rotation, only for her kick to get blocked. As they both jumped backwards to get some distance from each other, Mina began to spray acid at Kennedy, only for her opponent to see her dodge her acid shots. I admit, Mina, you're good. As she's breathing heavy from their battle. It's thanks to my Izukun. I I would have never I would have never progressed this far without his help and loving support. As they both dodge each other's blows while talking, I can admit I'm a bit jealous of you two. He seems to be like a good guy. But my mom's watching, and I can't afford to lose. I won't disappoint her. Kennedy landed a devastating kick in the stomach, or in Mina's stomach, as she used her acid to slide to stop her momentum from exiting the ring. Nice one. Mina dodged several attacks, landing a devastating palm strike combination as she goes flying towards the exit of the ring. She blasts water to stop herself from losing. As she rushed forward towards Mina, as they both let out a high kick as their legs cross each other. Kennedy sprayed some water in Mina's face and swoop her leg to make her unbalanced, then grab onto her arm and threw her over her shoulders, making her hit the ground hard. Mina rolled out of the way from getting hit by a high condensed water shot that was aimed at her chest. When Kennedy saw Mina get up, she rushed towards Mina and dug her knee into her stomach. Kennedy was surprised that Mina gave her own knee in kind, or gave her knee herself in her stomach in return. Mina used the acid to increase her momentum on her feet when she began a spin kick in Kennedy's face as she goes flying out of the ring. Midnight called the match. Mina walked up to help Kennedy up. Good match. You almost had me there. As she extended her hand out for her to take it. Thanks, Mina. She grabbed onto her hand and got to her feet. I'm a bit disappointed I lost in the first match, but you won fair and square. You have some good moves. We're definitely going to have to do this again sometime. Definitely. Immediately, they called the second match Sinjo versus Izuku. As you see Mina sitting with the rest of the Class 1A watching the next match. Greetings, Mina. Latina. I take it you're here to watch your brother's match? I wouldn't miss this for the world. Even though the Shinzo guy doesn't stand a chance against my younger brother. Let's see what this human can do. I saw your match with that Kennedy girl. Most impressive. Thank you, Tina. Shinzo and Izuku finally enter the arena. The League of Villains are watching this match closely. Even All For One is watching the fight. Must be nice having a powerful quirk. Shinzo's inner thoughts. Damn it, I don't think he's taking the bait. If I recall, he's dating that girl with pink skin and pink hair. I believe her name was Mina. This is going to be a dick move of me, but I need to somehow get him under control of my mind control. Or under my quirk. I might be pretty decent at the hand-to-hand combat, but the guy looks pretty strong. I don't know how well this is going to pan out if I have to fight him in hand-to-hand combat. Hopefully he doesn't specialize in martial arts. Might as well get this over with. Here we go. As Shinzo plays the role as a douchebag, as he has a smirk on his face. Not going to talk, lizard? Maybe I need to spend time with that little girlfriend of yours and show her a real good time. I gotta give it to Shinzo. Smart move, try to get under my brother's skin. Oh no, he just signed his death warrant. Hopefully Izuku doesn't break every bone in his body. Did you just say? Bingo. When Shinzo activated his quirk, he immediately found himself in some sort of volcano, staring down a dragon. What the hell? Where am I? As the dragon snarls and roars at Shinzo, immediately when the dragon roared, the connection was lost as he found himself back in the stadium. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was, Shinzo, but for that comment, I'm going to break some bones. As Izuku cracked his knuckles, Izuku disappeared and reappeared right in front of Shinzo, slamming his fist into his stomach, making him go flying towards the end of the ring. As Izuku appeared right at back of him, then kicked Shinzo back in the middle of the ring. Before he get knocked out of the ring, basically. As he slammed his foot onto Shinzo's back. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you yet. You shouldn't have mentioned Mina in that manner. I'm going to enjoy breaking you. Don't worry, dear. If it gets out of hand, I'll step in. I just hope he doesn't hurt him too badly. Why are you so worried, given the young man is being kind of rude? Like I said earlier when we had a conversation about this, my son's extremely protective of Mina, and he just crossed the line. If I know my son, he's going to make an example out of him, a very painful example. See, it must be an effect of his dragon quirk. My son and daughter are the same way. They're extremely loyal to each other. Sister, that Shinzo guy is going to lose. I agree. The general study guy doesn't stand a chance against him. I bet he got even stronger since the Court Blast tournament. Pay close attention to this fight. I know one of us is going to have to fight him in the later matches. In the later brackets. He's our only true threat when it comes to these mock battles. I agree. The rest of the class are dead weight. Even that Bakugo guy doesn't even stand a chance against me. And you? And that Shoku girl would be a challenge, but in the end, she's not a threat to us. Little brother, let's continue to watch the fight. Shinso immediately jumped backwards and rubbed his fist. Yeah, I would jump out, okay. Izuku rushed forward. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Izuku rushed forward to swing a right hook, only for Shinso to tilt backwards and a little bit, then slam his fist into Izuku's face, landing a direct hit. Shinso immediately jumped backwards to rub his fist. Jesus, what is his face made of? It felt like I was hitting a brick wall. Now you got. Now it's my turn. Izuku opened his mouth as everyone could see a bright yellow light emanating from his mouth as he's about to unleash a devastating fire blast at Shinso. So Mitas, create a wall between the two of them. If you don't hurry up, that kid's gonna die. Izuku unleashed a devastating flame out of his mouth as Summitas created a wall between Shinso and Izuku as everyone got blind from a bright flash of light. After the smoke cleared, they see Shinso hold on. Emerge into the wall outside of the ring, severely injured. As Midnight called the fight, as Izuku stepped out of the ring to head back to the waiting area. Once he entered the waiting area room, Mina ran up to him, giving him a big hug. Are you alright? As she leaned her forehead against his. I'm fine. I'm fine now. That was a good stress reliever. You knucklehead. It was sweet that you got so upset. What that Shinso guy said. But that last attack was a little much, sweetheart. I guess it was, but he had to learn his lesson, not to run his fucking mouth. So overprotective. Come on, sit down. As she snuggled up to Izuku as Midnight called the next match. Several matches has gone by as they finally called Mina for her second match. It looks like my next match is up. Wish me luck. Give them hell, Mina. I plan to. As they announced the next match, Mina versus Shin. When Mina left the room, Lou approached Izuku. You know my brother's going to destroy her, right? Unlike me, he doesn't have restraint. Hello, Lou. I have complete faith in Mina's capabilities. Even if she doesn't win, she's done well to get this far. I'll just say this one. You better hope for your sake your brother doesn't take it too far, cause if he does, I'll break him. See about that, Tsuma. As Shin and Mina enter the ring, while Izuku watches the next match, as the match has officially begun, as Mina got in a fighting stance, so did Shin. They both rush each other. Each time Mina tried to attack Shin, Shin simply dodged her attack and land several brutal attacks or strikes. As they continued for several minutes, everyone could tell from Class 1A Shin could easily end this bout, but he's purposely punishing Mina as he pinned her to the ground and looked up at Izuku with a smirk on his face. As he continued to use his foot to pin Mina to the ground. Nothing personal, Pinky, just sending a message. As he pulled her from her hair, only for Mina to elbow him in the face. Sorry, guys. Mina immediately sprayed her acid in a wide range so she could catch a breather. Izuku's watching the match, grinding his teeth in pure anger. But he's unable to act. As much as he wants to, he needs to wait until the end of the match. That bastard, I'm gonna rip him apart. Mina starts to channel magic. Mina starts to channel enchantment magic through her body. That Izuku and Tina taught her. She can't use it as good as Izuku. She should be able to tip the balance in their strength difference because of his dragon quirk. Mina and Shin exchange blows with each other, despite her using magic to enchant her physical strength. She's not completely used to it yet, so she's breathing heavy. She's indeed matching his physical strength little by little bit. She's losing ground. Shin decided to end it, as you see Shin throw several fireballs at Mina, then use the brief distraction to ram his knee into her stomach, then grab her by the hair and repeatedly ram his knee into her face, then smash her head into the ground, then to repeatedly stomp her face in with his foot. As he continued his assault by ramming his foot into her face several times, Midnight called the fight only for Shin to ignore Midnight and continue his assault. Before Midnight could use her quirk, Izuku came out of nowhere, flying through, grabbing Shin by the face, flying towards the wall of the arena and slammed his head into the wall, then kicking him in the chest, making him go flying through the wall itself. He was shocked as he calmly walks up to the arena and gently picks up Mina in his arms as he turns around as everyone sees Shin getting up. Win our match. Shin, I'm going to utterly destroy you. You're going to regret hurting Mina this way. You could count on it. Izuku turned his back to him. Shin rushed forward to attack Izuku when his back was turned, only for his sister to intervene and stop his fist. How are you doing, sis? Not now. You get a chance. Just calm the fuck down. As Shin storms off, Izuku took Mina to Recovery Girl and to get her healed up, as he stayed by her side until he's called for the next match. As they call Bakugo and Uraraka to start their battle or their match. And that's where we're going to stop it. Hope you guys have a good night and day. Judge my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video.